Very good evening. You're watching Big Bang with me, Shruti. The dilly-dallying over the toll fare hike on the international airport has further continued. There was a symbolic protest and Union Minister has sought a detailed report before taking a call on the toll.
It was a strike that was supposed to paralyze the entire city. But thanks to the Chief Minister's intervention, airport goers did not suffer. The Chief Minister, who met the representatives of various taxi and lorry associations, assured them that he will talk to the Union Minister, Oscar Fernandez, and seek a rollback in toll hike. This forced various associations to go in for a symbolic protest today at the Sadahalli toll gate instead of an indefinite strike. Only a handful of protesters turned up and staged a symbolic protest and left the spot warning that they will intensify the protest if the Chief Minister fails to bring them relief.
ಕೂಡಲೇ ಇದನ್ನ ವಾಪಸ್ ತರಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಾವು ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿನ ಕೇಳಿದ್ವಿ. ನಿನ್ನೆ 2 ಸಲ ಮಾತುಕತೆ ನಡೆಸಿದ್ವಿ. ಇವತ್ತು ನಿನ್ನೆನೂ ಮಾತುಕತೆ ನಡೆಸಿ ಇವತ್ತು ಕೇಂದ್ರ ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಮಾತುಕತೆ ನಡೆಸಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಒಂದು ಸರಿಯಾದ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಪರಿಹಾರ ನೀಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಈ ಅನಿಶ್ಚಿತಕಾಲ ಮುಷ್ಕರ ಬೇಡ, ಕೈ ಬಿಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅವರು ಮನವಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದರಿಂದ ಅವರ ಮಾತಿನ ಮೇಲೆ ಅವರ ಮೇಲೆ ನಂಬಿಕೆ ಇಟ್ಟು.
Later in the day, the Chief Minister held a round of meeting with Union Roads and Highways Minister Oscar Fernandez and other officials from National Highways Authority of India. The Union Minister has now sought a detailed report from the officials regarding the pending work, money spent and revised fare calculations. The next meeting has been slated for 12th May when the Minister is likely to review the report and take a call.
ಅದರ ರಿಪೋರ್ಟ್ 2 ದಿವಸದೊಳಗೆ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು. 12 ತಾರೀಕು ನಾನು ಮತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ಇದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಚರ್ಚೆ ಮಾಡಿ ನಾವು ಮುಂದಿನ ಒಂದು ತೀರ್ಮಾನಕ್ಕೆ ಅನುವು ಮಾಡಿಕೊಡ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳುವಂತ ವಿಚಾರ ಚರ್ಚೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಈ ಪಾಲಿಸಿ ಏನಿದೆ ಇವತ್ತು ಲೇವಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಏನಾದರೂ ರೀಥಿಂಕಿಂಗ್ ಅಥವಾ ಏನಾದರೂ ರಿಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಏನು ಇದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ಅದು ನಾಳೆ ನಾಡ್ದಿನ ತನಕ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಬದಲಾವಣೆಗಳು.
Sources also believe that there is a possibility that the outgoing government might leave the decision to the new government. Now it will have to be seen if the drivers and other protesters will wait for the ministry to take a final call or whether they will continue their protest. Harish Upadhyaya for News9, Bengaluru.
Bengaluru once boasted of close to 200 lakes, but today only a handful remain. The Bangalore Development Authority, which is responsible for the maintenance and development of Bengaluru's lakes, has come under fire for its very destruction.
This is the sorry state of lakes in Bengaluru. The city, which was once known for its abundant trees and vast lakes, has fallen prey to lawbreakers and encroachers. Even now, there are numerous high-rise buildings constructed on lands which were once sprawling lakes. Activists claim that this is the prime reason for the disappearance of lakes, blaming BDA for their sheer ignorance towards the apparent destruction. Today, in yet another protest, numerous activists and residents were seen with placards and photographs of dilapidated lakes outside the BDA head office in Malleshwaram. The Development Authority is responsible for the maintenance of 123 lakes in the city, but about 60% of these lakes have been illegally encroached upon by private parties. The activists have blamed BDA for turning a blind eye to this and staying mum on the situation.
And here they are out on the streets, especially just outside the Bengaluru Development Authority office, to make a point. And what exactly are they saying? What they are saying is, stop this before it's too late. Now, the man who's really spearheading this campaign is Mr. Kshitij Ars. Mr. Kshitij Ars is someone who's fighting to help restore the lakes all across Bengaluru. Well, why are you carrying out this protest? What is the purpose of this protest?
I think all of us in Bangalore are concerned about our lakes getting destroyed. Okay. Common people, everyone. And when lakes do get destroyed, people do not know where to go and complain, right? And because it's deliberately distributed across these departments. And departments today, according to the government priority, instead of looking after lakes, are essentially furthering the process of destroying lakes.
Conniving with the offenders.
Of course, I mean, it only shows that they're conniving with encroachers and the land mafia. And today, the protest in front of the BDA is to make the BDA accountable for 123 lakes that they are responsible for. And none of these lakes, as we know, have been properly surveyed and restored to their original self.
Okay. Now, do you have some statistics out of these 123 lakes? How many are encroached, and what is the market value of these encroachments?
I think the market value, see, we don't usually monetize this, but because you're asking, we are talking about tens of thousands of crores getting lost. I'll just give you an example. We are here today also because we complained against an encroachment that's happening in Chunchagatta Lake in south of Bangalore. And the extent of the encroachment has already crossed 2 acres. And each acre would cost more than 40 crores. Yeah? And which means that just 1 lake and 2 acres would mean 80 crores. And you can imagine 123 lakes. And thousands of acres being encroached upon.
But why the BDA? Why this protest outside the Bengaluru Development Authority?
Well, it's an irony, isn't it? Because Bangalore Development Authority would essentially mean a development authority, and they call themselves that. But unfortunately, they are involved in ensuring that these lakes are not restored, but actually encroached. And we've seen Chunchagatta, we've seen Saraki, on which we've fought a case, Kachakanahalli, where 90% of the lake has already disappeared. And it's all under the jurisdiction of the BDA. And if the BDA will not take the responsibility, who else will?
Okay. Now, has the BDA so far engaged you? You've been protesting here for a while. Has the BDA come out to ask you why you're protesting? Have you given them a memorandum? Has the BDA engaged you so far?
Well, we have already complained to the BDA some days ago, and this particular protest is because they have not taken concrete action. And after having known that this particular protest is happening, they have in fact filed a local FIR as far as Chunchagatta Lake is concerned. But it's just not about that particular lake. So since morning we've been here for the past 2.5 hours, and we were met by the local police as well as the DYSP of the BDA, and nobody else so far.
In response to the inaction in the encroachment of Chunchanakkere Lake, the BDA authorities not only admitted to the delay from their end, but also added that all is being done to reclaim the lost land.
People have come to BDA for regarding the encroachment of the Chunchanakkere Lake, but already whatever the encroachment, we have stopped it. Recently they started when all people were on election duty, but immediately we filed the case in the police station, and we have seized 2 lorries, and encroachment is stopped now. But further encroachment and previous encroachment is to be removed by the DC Urban and Tahsildar South. That also we have written a letter. And once it happens, we will take up the development of the lake.
From raising their voices against the alleged corruption to even approaching the Chief Minister, environmentalists, activists and residents of Bengaluru have attempted to bring this glaring problem to the fore on numerous occasions. But what remains to be seen is if BDA will be able to rise to the occasion and do its duty. Bansi Kalappa for News9, Bengaluru.
Angry traders on Avenue Road irked by a BBMP raid brought traffic to a standstill. Police intervention only escalated the situation. Take a look.
Chaos prevailed on Avenue Road today. Traffic came to a standstill as traders engaged in heated arguments with BBMP officials and the police. BBMP officials raided shops dealing with plastic bags. They alleged that traders were selling plastic bags with less than 40 micron capacity, which is illegal. The traders were enraged. They argued that raids were conducted without prior notice.
Plastics below 40 microns, it is already banned. Ban ಆಗಿ ಬಹಳ ವರ್ಷಗಳಾಗಿದೆ. Below 40 microns plastic ನ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ದಿವಸ ಪರಿಸರನ ಮಾಲಿನ್ಯ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಹಲವು ಬಾರಿ ಸರ್ಕಾರದಿಂದ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಪೇಪರ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಮೀಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿದೆ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಮೋರ್ ದೆನ್ ದಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಂಗಡಿನಲ್ಲೂ ಪಾಪ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನೋ ಅಬೋವ್ 40 microns ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಗುಡ್. ವಿ ಗಾಟ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ಸ್ ಏನಂತ ಕೆಲವು ಕಡೆ ಬಿಲೋ 40 microns ಇನ್ನೂ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ. ಈ ಹಿನ್ನೆಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮೊನ್ನೆ ಉಸ್ತುವಾರಿ ಸಚಿವರು ಸಹ ಒಂದು ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಕಟ್ಟುನಿಟ್ಟಿನ ಕ್ರಮ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳಿ.
The traders have a different version. They say officials conduct raids when the owner of the shop is not in his shop. Sensing trouble, police rushed to the spot and tried to escort the Palike officials in their Hoysala van. But the traders blocked the Hoysala van. It was then the turn of the police to engage in a heated verbal exchange with the police.
ಅವ್ರು ಬಂದು ಪರ್ಮಿಷನ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಬಂದಬೇಕು ಏನಂತ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ವಿತೌಟ್ ಪರ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಅಂಗಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಹುಡುಗರು ಏನಿದೆ ಅಂತ ತಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ಆಚೆ ಹಾಕ್ತಾರೆ ರೌಡಿಸಮ್ ಥರ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಸೀಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ 3-4 ದಿವಸ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹುಡುಕ್ತಾರೆ ಏನು ರಿಪ್ಲೈ ಕೊಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅವರು ಏನು ರೀಸನ್ ಇದೆ ಏನು ಕಾರಣ ಇದೆ ಏನು ಹೇಳೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅವರು ಬರೀ ನಮ್ಮ ಆಫೀಸ್ಗೆ ಬನ್ನಿ ಇದು ಅದೇ ಸೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂಗಡಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಬಾಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಓನರ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ ಬರೀ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಹುಡುಗರು ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಆಚೆ ತಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ಸೀಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
Arguments and protests did nothing to solve the issue between the traders and the BBMP. All it did was give a torrid time to motorists. Pramod for News 9, Bengaluru.